In the sweltering 102-degree heat of eastern Senegal's Tambacounda region, a Soninke woman leads a line of women singing, dancing, and waving signs. They are not celebrating a marriage or birth, but rather the creation of a new social contract in which they will no longer circumcise their daughters. An NGO called Tostan has facilitated hundreds of these declarations, which have become a key component of its non-formal education program throughout West Africa. Over 4,500 communities in Senegal alone have participated and declared their intention to abandon female genital cutting, also known as FGM. In the Bakel department, where this declaration took place, most practice a form of FGM known as a clitoridectomy, an often dangerous procedure that involves the removal of a young girl's clitoris. Usually starting at the age of 6, girls are taken by their mothers or grandmothers to a cutter who performs the circumcision with no anesthetic. Aissatou Kaba talks about seeing 2 of her sisters get circumcised. She said after one almost hemorrhaged and died from the procedure, her father decided to stop the practice within their family. She now works as a Tostan facilitator in her Mandinke village in the Tamba region. Drummers in the village of Tame accompany a young dancer before a press panel that takes place the day before the actual declaration ceremony in the neighboring village of Gatiari. At night, a team of women use long handles to stir gigantic pots of meat to feed all the volunteers. In all, 4 bulls were slaughtered to feed the people from neighboring villages. More than 1,000 people from 89 villages gathered the next day for the declaration. They represent the Mandinke, Soninke, Pular, and Bambara ethnic groups. Tostan's success lies in targeting not just one village or community, but reaching out to all intermarrying groups nearby, a sort of grassroots social networking that allows the greatest possible impact. 19 of those villages came from Mali, just across the border. This is only the second time Malian villages have participated in a declaration, a positive sign that Tostan's model is working, even though there is still considerable resistance in more conservative groups. The declaration ceremony consists of dancing, skits, speeches, and personal testimonies. A 74-year-old woman named Sira Denioko used to be the village cutter. She stands up to say she will no longer perform circumcisions. Dressed in a brilliant pink dress, Dianaba Guise shares her story of being forced into marriage at the age of 12 and impregnated soon after. She suffered from complications during the birth due to her age and having been cut, and the birth attendant told her she would likely never have another child. She never conceived again. After these poignant speeches, teenage girls gather in the center circle to perform plays. In this skit, a girl tears off her bright red robe and throws a knife in the sand to symbolize the end of FGM in her community. Afterward, the dancing resumes again in full. Women stand around and chatter or break up to go eat around large communal plates of couscous and goat. One woman clutched her baby daughter tightly to her hip as her lips curled into a smile. She is hopeful that her daughter will be part of a new generation of Soninke women who will not have to put their physical integrity at risk.